Hi Ryan, I'm Chris.
Hi,
I'm
Chris.
a physical therapist. So I heard you've been fitted for your walker and been taught how to sit to stand.
Yep.
So we're going to use those skills again today, but we're going to start walking. I know you haven't been walking yet. So we're not going to go very far today. Just take a couple steps there and then back. What we're going to be doing is using a 3+1 gait pattern. So with your surgery, you're only partial weight bearing on your right leg. So I don't want you putting any more than 50% on your right leg, or your normal stance, take half of that off of your right leg.
Okay.
So what you're going to be doing is like you did last time. So your normal sit to stand, grab the walker. You're going to push the walker out in front of you a little bit. Make sure you don't push too far, because then you're at risk to fall. So you're just going to push the walker out in front of you. Take a little step with your right leg, making sure you're not putting any more than 50% on it, and then stepping 2 with your left. So walker, right, left. Walker, right, left. And then once we get over right about here, you're going to start to turn. And to turn, I'm going to be standing on this side, you're going to turn towards me. You're just going to kind of move the walker over, pivoting on your left leg. Just moving. Make sure you follow the same sequence where you're turning the walker and moving your right leg, then bringing your left leg around. And then we're just going to come back the same way. Walker, right, left, walker, right, left. And then we're going to do the same thing again once we get to the chair. So you're just going to start to turn. You're just going to move the walker, little pivots, walker, walker. And once you get close to the chair, you're just going to kind of back up until you feel the chair behind you. Once you do, you're going to reach for the armrest and sit down just like what they taught you last time.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. So let's get you up and start moving. Okay, so I'm going to have you scoot out to the edge of the chair here. Good. Okay, now yeah, you got it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Good. Make sure you're not putting any more than 50% there. Okay, so we're going to go walker, right. There you go. Walker, right leg. Oh, you push it out a little far there. Make sure you're only going a little bit. There you go. Okay, now we're going to start our turn. Good. Walk, yep, little pivots. Okay, now we're going to head back for that chair. Good. Looks like you got the sequence down pretty well. Great. Now back up until you feel that chair. Good. Reach back for the armrest. Great job. You did everything very well. You just had that one instance where you pushed it out a little far. And like I said, we don't want to be doing that because you're just more able to fall.
Okay.
So I know that wasn't much today, but we did get through that whole skill we're going to be working on. So we're going to keep practicing that whole skill the whole entire way through. And then we'll start to introduce, as you become more comfortable with this, we'll start to introduce longer distances, maybe even changing up the variables, going up and down curves, unstable environments. And that'll be able, once you start mastering those and your endurance builds up a little bit, that'll be able to get you back home and doing what you normally do.
Okay.
So you did great with your partial weight bearing. I didn't see you put more than 50% on that right leg. Just make sure when I'm not around that you're still only putting 50% on that leg.
Okay.
Other than that, you did very good. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay.